Well, linking that back into the Cribs then, because I think I heard Ryan say that you used to knock around with each other in Brighton back in the day. Is that right?
Yeah, he dated my sister for quite a while actually, but they supported us for probably like a year straight, like every gig. Did a lot of stuff together, and I hadn't talked to him for a while because I've been over in LA, and then he messaged me. He was like, "Oh, I've been messaging you for ages. I've got all these old numbers." Another number. But I had another number, and he's like, "Oh, I finally got your number." I was like, "Oh God, what's up?" And he's just like, "I just wanted to let you know that I've been listening to Over the Counter Culture and it's fucking ace." And I was like, I was so glad he did because, they're just they're just such a perfect band for what they do and what they are. They're like, they they're proper lifers. Like they're like, I they when we were, I should write a fucking like book based on their like they're like the stories they would come back with. Like, I mean, I don't want to share their stories actually without their consent, but we would have a gig. We're at Manchester, and then we'd have a gig the next day in London. We'd get in the bus, go sleep, wake up, and do the gig. And I'd be like, oh, we check. They'd be like, oh yeah, I had to sleep in Soho on the street because like whatever. They were always just like, and they're just rock and roll lifers, and actually like there's something really magical about you know, committing your life to rock and roll or I feel like I've done that, but like also, K-pop isn't necessarily rock and roll, but like, I've done that as well, committed my life to music, right? And you do it both to the benefit and to the detriment of your life because like a life completely beholden to the financial insecurity that music sort of guarantees pretty much or the ups and downs of that, but also like you basically never work in your life, but also like when you do, it's like almost harder in a weird way because it can be so fucking weird and hot. And there are people where I just like you are rock and roll is just like in your veins, and like that's fucking cool. And the songs, like especially that first album, the songs, and especially Another Number, it's just like it's so. When you're a kid, maybe pre-10, and you listen to music, and it's so like visual. You listen to Eleanor Rigby, and you're like, yes, I see this woman, Eleanor, in picking up in the church. Your child brain takes lyrics and just "Strange Little Girl" by Stranglers would always. I was like, oh, I fancy her, age 9. Do you know what I mean? I was like, but I feel like Another Number and the Cribs, they do that. They still do that to me. Like I find it very like visual lyrically. They're just a sort of weirdly magical band. Sort of band where I could have believed that they sort of like sold their soul to the devil to make those records. Honestly, they're just that perfect.